Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Tangledeep, where I did it. I finally made it back to 270 health, but I was not paying a super huge amount of attention to the screen while I was mashing the next turn button, and a salamander came out of nowhere and killed my electric Shelly right before I hit record. So that's a little bit of a shame. He will have to pay for his crimes, obviously. But we're back. I know that you're saying, hey SB, after so many hours of this game, don't you think you should be, like, good at it at all by now? Isn't it very embarrassing for you to be so not good at it? And listen, you should know by now. If you've been here long enough to know that I've played enough Tangledeep that I ought to be good at it by now, you should also know that I do not experience human shame. So, no, everything's fine. I feel great. We've explored this level. No, we have not. There's still an area in the top left. It could be full of anything. I do appreciate that the rats also get stuck in the mud. That does make my life a little bit easier. Ooh, he's at 35%. Look at that. I got 2 whole creatures. Look at all of these friends. Most natural friends in the world. A huge spider and some rat. A rat with an adorable hat. Nope, that's a cordyceps fungus that is on his head. Should we save him? I think technically my friend is the fungus? So, no. No, I guess not. Also, I hate the mud. I hate the mud so much. These boots were the best idea ever. Alright, there's still some monsters out here, right? But I think it looks like they have stopped spawning for this level. Aw, screw these guys. No, my poor pets. Alright, there's one more down here. I bet he is also a spiny. We're gonna do the spiny maze, because we really can't afford to pass up advancement, but I'm not happy about it. Or was it? Yeah, this one's the spiny maze up here. Okay. That thing about me not experiencing human shame, that was very aspirational. Boy, do I wish that I did not experience shame. Boy, do I wish that my entire life was not pretty much determined by how I experience shame. Well, this sucks. I'm not even actually sure if this is better or not than just walking up to him and hitting him harder but also taking the spike damage. It's probably better to do this in a more controllable way. It's also probably better to sit here until my shield's back. We have found yet another mechanic that makes us want to sit around as Shara. What a fun way to do this thing. What a technically correct and as such mandatory way to do this thing. Don't listen to me. If you find a way to play a game and it's not mandatory but you're having more fun, absolutely do it that way. I, unfortunately, have min-max brain poisoning, and if I know there's a more efficient way to do the thing, then I stop having fun doing it in the ways that are less efficient. Yes, it is a sickness. Yes, it is debilitating. A little. It has on occasion debilitated. And then sometimes I get too annoyed with doing things the right way, and I stop for a while. Let's eat this turkey. Just gonna walk around this dungeon loudly and messily eating a leg of turkey like I was at the Renaissance Festival. Which is, in its own way, a little bit like a dungeon. This one doesn't seem to be able to fire back, which I love. We should figure out what was happening there and try to reproduce it everywhere. I guess I should just be fighting with him. So we could bounce, yeah, just take one extra hit, and there's no safe place. Actually taking a huge amount of damage? Like a huge amount of damage. I hate the spiny maze. It's even more annoying as Shara than it is as Mirai. Okay, how much do these heal for? Do we actually know how much these give back? Okay, it's not everything. Kind of curious here. If I turn on this thing, it doesn't actually do any damage when I turn it on. Nor does it do any damage when I walk into him with it. So it's just not helping at all. Well, that's a shame. It does seem like enemies have to walk into it willingly for it to burn them. I guess we could, does it say that this thing scales at all? 30% of spirit power and 30% of weapon power. I guess we could spend some job points on some discipline. Or just like hope that we end up in a place where, or some spirit, I guess. Yeah, let's buy some spirit. And also some strength for the physical resist. We'll just kind of split our growth for a little while until we start getting abilities that scale really well with one or the other. I mean, you're going to want some of both no matter what. Why was it that that one couldn't shoot us? I wonder if their targeting AI doesn't see certain spaces in their... Oh, nope, he can definitely see me there. I thought that's what I thought it was like a knight's move away from the Quillkin, but apparently he can definitely see that. Oh good, a cheese. Perfect for the adventurer with that most vital of life's questions. Did I do that? Was I the one who did that? You can tell this dungeon is starting to have an effect on my sanity. No, absolutely not. I have no interest in talking to you. We have to kill him. He's got a small portion of our job points for completing this area locked up in him. I mean, this is working. I don't know if it's fun necessarily, but like I said, the brain poisoning, I need those points. Gotta have them. I gotta see the little number go up. If the number doesn't go up, how do I know I'm alive? Found a lucky hood on the ground. What are my accessories right now? It's those crummy boots, because I desperately needed boots. Like, we could make a move here. So the spectacles are giving guile and swiftness, neither of which we really need. While this gives physical resistance and 2 points of strength and 2 points of spirit. I think I like that better. We could take the boots off for the moment. Running shoes aren't really much better. I guess actually the best thing to do is to have it be these for the moment, and then to swap back to, oh, hey there, little dude. Swap back to the boots, the shoes. See, he can't see me. He's not attacking us at all. So, I think, if you imagine a Quillkin where that one was, when we weren't getting attacked before, I think we were, like, here relative to him, but we did get attacked when we were here relative to him. Maybe it's spaces that are, like, around a corner and also to the left of them? If we could figure out how to exploit whatever's going on there on purpose, we could probably save ourselves an awful lot of trouble as we finish up the spiny maze here, and then hopefully we will never see a spiny again. Look at that, it's working! Okay, we got something going here. Something's cooking. I gotta make sure we're actually being thorough. Okay, he can see this. Out of curiosity, if we do it this way... No, we can see that too. So yeah, maybe it is spaces that are to the left of them for some reason? It would be a really weird bug. How much... Okay, we've been pretty thorough. We're almost done. I'm probably not going to be able to make this happen with him. Let's just fight him the old-fashioned way. By which I mean with a huge magic staff. It's gonna take a second and refresh my shield. Even if there is a repeatable exploit here, it's finicky enough that you wouldn't get to use it very often, so I can... guess we don't really need to worry about it. Spiny Maze is listed as impossible for us because we are not actually leveling up, I guess. Right, the scaling is... maybe it's scaling entirely based on the number of earned job points, because it went down to hard when that happened. See if there's any other treasure chests around here or anything. Nope. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, and hopefully, like I said, never see another Spiny again. This is what drove Shara evil. So we have a Dirk of Frost. 191 damage, water typed. I think... yeah, I think I would rather use this than the whip. So equip that in slot 2. I guess let's keep the whip in case we run into something that's water immune. Switch to this. Pair with the equipped weapon. Okay. And then we're all done here, so the exit is... I don't really want to switch back to the boots. It's just so... the mud is so annoying. What an incredibly annoying mechanic. It's usually not actually, like, dangerous, or at least not in a way that makes you have to make any different decisions. Hold on. We can move away from him for long enough to get a free turn. We got stairs, Cedar Caverns, and that goes somewhere else. What I was going to say is we can try to, like, get our Phasma damage on him by doing this. Yeah, take that. Nope. Or don't take that, because you didn't take that. None of that was taken by you. I'm not sure this Phasma ring actually works, man. No, I don't want to fight the crab. The crabs have an attack, so he's pulling the other monsters in. The crabs have an incredibly annoying attack where they paralyze you and make you unable to normally attack, and if that happens to us, we just don't get to do stuff. Yep. Great. What fun. Chicken dinner, please. We just move away for a while. Then we start shopping. That's a real shame. This guy being at 36%. Maybe my least favorite percent. This is probably not going to work. Worth a shot. Okay, I guess let's go up to the carrot patch. We don't have to respect this sign, because we are the villain. This is what evil people are constantly telling themselves in real life. There are some people who tell you every villain is the hero of their own story. That's dumb. It's only true if you think that most people care more about being a hero than they care about winning and getting free stuff and hurting people. And if you've ever met a person, I think you see where I'm going with this. Get Phasma burned, you giant spider nerd. Nerd spider. Probably the best kind of spider, but I say it as though it's a bad thing. Oh no, he broke my pots. Okay. Survive? Yes. You have a heal, so just don't die while we're fighting this rat. Damn it. Well, he kept me from taking some damage, so I guess that was something. My HP is starting to get to a point where, like, if we want to go back to full health when we pick up a pet, it's going to take a significant amount of time. Phasma burns probably aren't going to do anything at this point, knowing how these guys work, but I'm going to run away until we get a free turn so that we can move one space further away, and then I'm going to activate it. Move into it, sucker. I'm going to do this, and then he's going to paralyze me, and then I'm going to do nothing, really. So wait, the Phasma ring... That's interesting. It was like pushing him. You asshole. Well, we do capturing touch. That's technically a spell. I don't know, maybe sometimes he just moves with me instead of attacking for no reason, I guess? I thought we had stumbled on something there. I'm gonna come back to this fountain. Actually, they don't really heal for that much. We may as well just pick it up. Okay, that's an annoying place for you to have done that. Can I please move? Oh, I turned off my numlock. That's why that wasn't working. Why is this floor so full of champions? Okay, then we move away from him until it wears off. Then we can fight again a little bit. Okay. These have been some not really, like, not very dangerous, but definitely annoying enemies. Okay, got ourselves a domination. And again, like, right thing to do is for me to stand here for 200 full turns. I wonder, like, did this get... I'm about to say something a little inflammatory, and I don't mean it this way, because I really like this game, although obviously I do have some problems with the design, but, like, did this get tested? Should this work this way? Because... I'll say this, but pretty much everything about Tangledeep really shouts that it is a game that is designed to be played while you are watching something on the other monitor. My guess is probably anime. So in that case, this would not be so bad. Speaking of anime, pursuant to a thing that I am doing, I had to watch, oh poor me, had to watch Fooly Cooly again the other day, and hey, it holds up. Hey, it turns out it's still good. The first part, anyway, the first series. No, my pet. See, this right here. Okay, so the Phasma Burns are able to sometimes damage enemies who are already in them. Not always, obviously, but I don't know what's going on. All the mechanics seem weirdly inconsistent. Was I talking about something? No, probably. So we'll do this, and then once he's got us paralyzed, we can activate a couple of abilities to burn the time. Okay. Pandora's box, gimme. Thirst for Knowledge has unlocked a new power. Select one below and choose carefully. You may never see the other option again. Also, all monsters do still become tougher permanently. So, Void Bolt, fire a concentrated blast of void energy at an enemy, damaging them and sapping their life force. That seems like the kind of direct damage thing I really would like. Each time you attack, you may mark the Shinkeshu Vital Point, causing enemies to bleed. Use Boudica techniques on enemies with this status to cause the bleed to worsen and spread. I think we're taking Void Bolt. As much as I would like to have a movement power, I would also like to have a damage power. And a Spiritual Fairies Choker of Stealth and Treasures. What a goofy item. Definitely equip that immediately. So monsters are less likely to notice me. Bunch of spirit. I'm assuming this Bolt ability is also very spirit focused. No, actually, it is 100% of weapon power based. That's weird. That's a real shame. I want some spirit power. Well, okay. Is what it is, I suppose. Got a pretty decent range. I'm gonna let this guy come closer here. And put up his Pulverize, and then we can zap him with our power. Actually, I don't need to zap him with our power. I'm gonna hit him with the Dominating Touch. I'm gonna zap this guy with our new power. Yeah, that's pretty good damage. And we currently, until we got that, we didn't really have a way to spend stamina, so... a useful thing to have. I want so badly to catch a pet that can heal. still a bunch of monsters up, and we should probably, like, on every floor, we should probably fight until they stop existing, right? I guess we can just walk away and he'll void bolt to death. I was kind of hoping he would take one more tick of lava damage before stepping out. Llama damage sounds extremely serious. It's not a thing to joke about. Oh right, forgot about your annoying nonsense. He paralyzes you. It doesn't actually make it harder to fight him, just, you know, slightly more annoying. On. That's a little higher. It's a little lower than I would like to see there. I guess higher or lower. Whatever. The point is, I want him to be capturable. We just walk right past all this stuff? It looks like I didn't even fully explore this area. There's still darkness on the map. Alright, there's one enemy remaining. Also loot all over the floor. Not like me to just leave loot everywhere. Of course, it's another one of these. The game heard what I said about hoping I would never see another Spiny, and it has mocked me cruelly to my face. I guess we have to think about... Oh, hold on. Let's grab the Pandora's box. Then we will think about the next job point spend. We might be able to capture him. And if I put up the phase thing, probably not, though. Kind of hoping that the slime was going to approach me, not just the Panthox. Okay, we got him. He's standing in the jelly fire, though, so he's definitely gonna die. Well, he absorbed a melee attack for me. Divine Fury. We don't have any Wrath, so that doesn't seem that good. Passive 33% chance that when eating food you don't become full. That's fine. And restores the form of a fallen monster through its echo to fight for you. You know what? That sounds like us. That sounds like a thing I could do. Penetrating iron claws of acid and vengeance. So we have Echo Collector now. Power-ups which provide power-ups which fall from monsters, the stamina and energy stuff, also provide echoes, and we can use those echoes to create new monsters. Doesn't scale with anything in particular, so it kind of seems like we're strength scaling for the moment. No dual wield penalty on claws, or at least a dual wield bonus, even, it says. This seems like a pretty good weapon to me. Let's equip it in slot 2. Right, because if we switch to this, we see 14% damage and accuracy penalty. This is 30, 39. I'm wondering if we swap this to the offhand and switch to this. Sorry. Equip offhand. Okay, there we go. Alright, so it doesn't give you a bonus in the offhand. It's as bad as any other weapon. It only works like that when it's in the main hand. Sorry, I meant equip. It's a pain to actually make this do what I want it to do. Put this in my offhand. Pair this. Unfavored that. Okay. I was really hoping you would maybe stay at a distance for a moment there. So he's got regen. We have the power of cheating. He didn't actually drop any echoes. Never mind. He had an echo. Okay, look, we have a friend. So at some point we leveled up so that we now gain 2 health per turn from creatures we control. Oh yeah, I was going to spend some job points. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll scale strength a little bit more. Getting a little expensive. Look at all of this health that we are very slowly acquiring. And with healing being so limited, this really feels like it's an important thing to do. Sucks, though. So we need 5 echoes and 24 stamina to create a temporary pet. Still, it'll be a temporary pet that shows up with more than like 8 hit points. We could use an actual healing item in this moment to increase the Panthox's health, I assume. But even if we do that, he's still just going to get completely murdered by the first thing we run into, probably, so why bother? As things are now, he can restore my health, he can take a little bit of damage on my behalf. That's good enough for me. We probably won't bother creating an echo to just fight normal enemies either. Try to save it for periods when it's really needed. I should probably shoot him with the void bolt. We should be void bolting pretty much everything, pretty much all the time. Maybe not just stand in that. I mean, it's working. I will say it's not the most fun I've ever had in the game, but it's working. Good knockback there, buddy. Right, we might be capped at 5 echoes. It may be the case that we cannot collect any more than we actually need. I guess we will know soon. Damn it, I just walked right up to it. Well, step back a little bit. Things are remarkably good at dodging, considering that they're completely stationary. Probably want to leave the fountain so we can come back to it later if we actually do end up low on health. Like, once we leave this floor, we're never ever coming back, so no sense in there still being fountains here. Seems like an okay time for some Phasma, and then some of this. I'm going to focus on the other guy so that this guy can get low but not actually die. Never mind, he still dies, because they always still die. I was hoping that I could lose them a little bit here while I waited for my cooldowns. That's fine. We hit plenty hard. So have we mapped the whole place? It seems that we have. Alright, let's go continue fighting, and then when we run out of monsters, we'll go hit as many of those fountains as it takes. I don't think we're in any danger of coming out of this with anything less than full health. Just really hoping that he would drop down to, with that staff shot, we would be able to drop him down to a really nice capture level. Actually, you know what? You could stay alive. You'd actually be really useful. Well, I mean, I say he'd be really useful because I'm thinking, he'll paralyze people, but also he'll just die against the first real enemy, so it's not really worth worrying about. And the amount of health we gain from creatures we control did not go up because of our level. I think it must have gone up because of the level of the creature that we controlled. That would be my guess. We probably don't need to keep doing this. That's good enough. We just need to be in a place where we will go back to full health after we hit the fountains. So does touching a fountain when you... No, okay. I was wondering if touching a fountain when you were totally full would convert like some of the healing into something else. Apparently not. Also, apparently we're not actually done. They're just like spawning in really staggered for some reason. There's electric jelly all over these chilies, but apparently we feel that it's still sensible to eat them. I mean, I guess it's not any weirder than eating chilies under any other circumstances. Why would you do such a thing? Okay, we did in fact actually figure this out. Okay, I thought he might knock us back. You know what? I'm actually going to hit him with the Dominate. I dominated him, and he still hit me, I think? Oh no, the animation for the attack went off, but because he was friendly to me at the moment that that happened, I guess he didn't deal any damage. It went aggro. There it is. I was going to say, what the hell did that thing actually get off to? Okay, this one might actually keep itself alive, maybe. We'll see. Enemies seem to be very drawn to the capture. To the point where they are completely ignoring me all of the time. Alright, well, that was, so, like, we can take it slow, we can get through these, and they're super doable. It's not very exciting yet. It'll be better once we have more abilities, I'm sure. I may as well hit that. Show me something worth buying. Ooh. Calzarius' Headhunter. That's worth buying. Look at all that damage. And also, Axe. I do love the axes. Increases the damage and decreases the cooldown of Cleave of Axe Mastery. Probably that's not a thing we're ever going to get. Do I think this is actually better? The new item changes, the thing says it's plus 25.6% damage, but I don't know if it's actually taking into account the dual wield. Because it might not be, right? There's really no way to know. I'm going to take it. A Chemist's Flame Ring of Stealth and Focus, plus 6 core stats. Also, maybe we'll get a fire damage spell. And then, like, we definitely want to take Teleportation Scrolls and... yeah, Butler's Bell. Take some Bomblets. Bomblets are good. I don't want to buy the little potions, but I'll buy the bigger ones. I think this is the Small Lightning. 73, 41. This is probably... yeah, it's probably worth buying. And then, do we want to pick this up just in case we get into a good magic place? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's fiddle with our gear a little bit here. So first of all, this goes on over the Lucky Hood. I'm going to put this in slot 4. That's going to be our new most of the time item. And then... ooh, wow! Item rank 11. I'm going to mark that as a favorite. I'm going to sell all of our unequipped commons to him. And it won't sell that because it's a favorite. And then we can also sell, like, we don't need either of these Lucky Hoods. Don't need a Hood of Treasures. Don't need Hide Armor of Familiars or a Short Sword of Toxicity. Or this Katar, which should probably have been sold. It's not even marked as a favorite. I'll keep the Dirk because we don't have a second offhand weapon. And maybe we can... we're probably not going to be able to improve items. I should probably just sell the Snake Lash, but it doesn't harm us to hold on to it for the moment. Alright, let's cook us up some campfire meat and also get a new ability. Create an immobile void crystal which can fire a long-range laser twice before disappearing, seems neat, or create a negative energy shield from your life essence that absorbs all damage. Chance to fire a void bolt at random while the shield is active. So, we don't get full information on either of these. We don't know what the costs actually are. This costs health, but we don't know how much health. And this feels like an energy sort of thing? I'm gonna take the Void Crystal, I guess? I really should give you the full version of the ability text, though. Scales with your level, nothing else. Okay. Okay, good to know. Hey, it's Duke Dirtbeak. How's it going, buddy? Who are you? You've got some nerve coming into my turf. I'm Duke Dirtbeak, the leader of, well, the strongest of the bird boys, and you'd better... I'd better what? Well, I think I've decided I'm gonna be nice to you, lady, because I'm the strongest at being nice. Not like all those jerks chirping and cheeping right now in my den. Wait, these jerks, they kicked you out of your home. I'm the biggest and baddest bird in all Tangledeep. But one of the bird boys found this weird stack of papers all stuck together. The other boys could... whatever, papers are stupid. And these stupid papers started making the boys squawk about democracy? They said they wanted to vote on who should be in charge. Well, then they are all fools. Just like you, I was kicked out of my home by people who also love democracy. And like me, I can see in you the spirit of a leader with strength and resolve. I will help you get back what you deserve. Together, we'll show them how useless their fancy words are. Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to... Wait, no, everyone tells me how strong I am all the time. And we can be strong together. Let's thrash those punks together, Bluebird. That's the spirit, Duke. Please, call me Shara. Now we're friends, and nothing will stop us. I'll get ready and meet you at your den. I was really kind of hoping he was going to do his dramatic flip-away maneuver. It's funny every single time you see it. Look at this fungal toad kind of having a reasonable amount of health. Okay, well... Oh. Saw that. I saw that, Bandit. You're not as sneaky as you wish you were. What is going on with my shield bar? Why is this moving like this? Also, why am I gaining shield so much anyway? Not gonna lie, kind of enjoying that animation. Okay, so it turns out this area is full of monsters. This might be a good time for some void bolts, some void crystals maybe, perhaps a crystal or two. Seems to be attracting some attention. Maybe a little phasma ring. And then, that was worth a shot. Did my best to resurrect him. So if we reverberate monster, you have to target an echo, I believe, and it creates a monster. It creates a version of the monster that's an echo of. Okay, we get paralyzed, which is unfortunate, but we can drop another crystal. And then I guess I can just hide? Or we could do a reverberate. To reverberate us up a crabbid. Oh, still paralyzed. Let's void bolt us up an insect. No, we don't need to void bolt him. He's already dead. Okay, I mean, we're powerful enough now to have some, like, actual options moment to moment in combat, and it's made a tremendous difference in how much fun I'm having. Also, if you can get a pet to actually, like, stick around for a little bit, that helps too. I don't know what the right number of Pandora's boxes is, but I do think it's probably more than we have, because abilities. Because we need more abilities. Key Mastery feels pretty bad. I don't really want a bunch of passives, to be perfectly honest with you. 100% chance to crit on your first strike in battle. Or when walking on a summoned hazard or source of damage, you have a 33% chance to destroy it. These aren't even good. I guess we'll take Sneak Attack. Every time we start a new fight, it'll go down a little bit faster. But I don't feel great about it. Look at that, we totally critted that guy. Having a hell of a time getting anything into my capture threshold. Yeah, I don't know if it'll ever be feasible to just hold on to monsters. It seems like any dominate is going to be very short-lived. I'm gonna put up the Phasma ring so I don't have to be able to see you to kill you. I will say that Phasma ring is pretty handy. It's a good way to deal damage to an awful lot of enemies. A big downside of the classes that don't have a lot of natural area attacks is that sometimes that's a thing you have to do. You have to just kill a very large number of enemies all at once. I managed to keep him alive with 1 HP. Something tells me these Aracudas are not long for this world. Yeah, I'm really curious about the bandit hideout. Are we going to actually, like, have Duke Dirtbeak as an ally? Because that'd be pretty cool. Grizzled Waterstalker is no match for a giant axe being buried in its face. Can you imagine? The kind of weakness that makes you not able to survive being hit by a giant two-handed axe a dozen times. I'll tell you where that comes from. Weakness of spirit. Getting hit with an axe is like anything else. You know, it really helps to have the power of positive thinking on your side. Whatever this is, it's coming after us. Oh, I think I saw a newly spawned champion right up above. I definitely could have converted this guy. He's got those ice daggers, but it looks like that's it. Alright, that worked really well, actually. You know what does not work really well is fighting at a distance like this. It's always frustrating, whether you're good at it or not. Who doesn't want to just run up and mash people with an axe? That's all I'm saying. Why, if you fight at a distance, you can't even feel the blood splatter. And that's just what feeling alive is like. Okay, you're just gonna bleed out here. Oh, maybe not. Thought we were all set with you. Yeah, I really think we do need to fight absolutely everybody that we can. We need all of the job points and everything, but a little bit tedious. It can get a little bit tedious, especially since they spawn slowly and occasionally like this. Alright, well, we may as well cap off on the fountains here, and then just move on up to the next level, and help Duke Dirtbeak take control of his groove. He had his groove. Now he lost it. Then he lost it. Now we're going to get it back again. He'll feel rejuvenated. It sounds like it was taken from him. He didn't lose his groove. Something somebody stole. Alright, we're going to use the sneaky upper stairs. Nobody could predict this. Look, everyone. Duke Dumbbeak came waddling back. We don't need you here eating all our food and telling us what to do. We're the baddest bandits in Tangledeep. Hey, you want to watch your mouths, because I'm not alone this time. Me and my friend Shara are going to teach you a thing or two about respect. Are all of you so quick to shun one of your kind simply because he is different? He cannot help his appetite, nor his size. Hey, Dirtbeak, you really need to bring a girl person to talk a big game for you? She's just a field mouse. Don't make us laugh. Now beat it, or we're gonna beat you. They had to say a girl person because they're not people, remember? See, Shara, they're so mean. Yes, they are. They remind me of my own people and their ignorance. I didn't know how to fight for myself back then, but now I know all about lasers and stuff. I will enjoy enlightening these goons. Okay, maybe don't walk directly into the bomb. Mr. Dirtbeak, are you sure that that is the wisest maneuver? Okay, so probably activate the Phasma Ring here. We want to start with the Mad Chemists, because they're going to be the most annoying. And they have a heal. Let's go ahead and just keep making Void Crystals. Is it still there? I guess it's just like disappeared underneath my... Oh, it got moved because of some effect or another, I'm sure. Alright, so that's another one down. How's he doing? He's fine. Listen, he's huge and he's actually well armored, unlike the rest of these guys. That'll just be a plunderer. I'd really like to get a chemist. Hey, you know what? Echo's an echo. Let's just do some damage. Right, I think it's really important to take out this Mad Chemist. You can see he's healing himself already. I'm still okay. There's no reason for me to... Yeah, there's no reason for me to change up the play here. I wish he was over here where I could reach him. I'll blast him with that. I kind of want to try a capture here during the fight, but it's tough because Duke Dirtbeak's actually doing kind of a lot of damage. I mean, it's neat to get to fight alongside him. This is a cool thing. You get blasted. I see you there. You're not as sneaky as you wish you were. We don't really have... I should start picking up echoes here. I'm blinded. I can activate the Phasma Ring. Yeah, this is supremely annoying. This this enemy with the invisibility and the bone crabs. Okay, we can do Taming Touch. There we go. Now I can see. Wait, listen, if she wants to run away, I'm content with that. That is totally fine by me. Okay, that's one of the boss types down. Unfortunately, the one that shoots all the energy bombs seems to be feeling just fine. Energy bombs? You know, bombs. Normal bombs. I guess all bombs are energy bombs. Really think about the process of a bomb. Alright, well, I spawned my crystal and he killed it immediately, which is annoying, but at least it gave time for the Duke to show back up. Alright, I think between the two of us, we probably got this under control. He's at 97%. He's, not this good at fighting when he's fighting Mirai. Okay. Hey, there we got there. Hey, take it easy. I counted the votes, and it looks like you're the boss, Dirtbeak. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Ha! Who's laughing now, pipsqueaks? I'm Duke of the Roost again. Dirtbeak is stronger than dumb books, and don't you forget it. Now listen up, here's my first new order as Duke. I will generously break open our best stolen food supplies, and you lot will make it into a feast. Maybe you can use those dumb books to get the campfire going. Yeah, that sounds successful. There's an awful lot of fire around here. Are we not worried about that? Okay, it's fine. They're still ticking bombs in the base. Should we clean those up? Well, I haven't had a meal like this in a long time. Thank you, Dirtbeak. A firm, fair hand will ensure the boys never waver in their allegiance again. They need strength. Your strength. And so do I. A long road stretches ahead of me, and it would ease my burden if I had a place of respite. Will you ensure this territory is guarded and free of threats? You got it, Bluebird. Me and the bird boys are going to make sure no one messes with you. What if any of those twerps from Riverstone Camp comes by? Can we take their stuff? Do what you must to ensure you and your boys remain safe and well-fed. The lazy people of Riverstone live in unearned abundance. Taking from them won't change that. Be on your guard, Dirtbeak. I'll return soon. You're the boss, but one other thing. Not all the bandits out there are smart enough to follow my very generous and strong leadership. In fact, every bird boy is in this room right now. So if you need to beat up any other bandits you come across, don't worry about it. I'll recruit them soon enough. Okay, your purpose has become clearer. Taming Blow is now Recruiting Reproach. Strike at a monster with non-elemental energy, permanently recruit weakened creatures, control up to 3 creatures this way. Did it change the threshold at all? I'm guessing it doesn't, yeah, because if it changed the threshold, then why would there be a skill to move the threshold up to 50, right? Well, we have an awful lot of job points now. I'm going to walk on these spikes a little bit. Oh, nope, never mind. Doesn't bother me. Turns out they are friendly spikes. These are pro-Shara spikes. Robes of Evasion and Thorns. I mean, we're going to get a lot of stuff here, but I don't know that a lot of it's going to be useful. A Nord's Helm of Muscle and the Wolf. Let me just rescind what I said there. That's actually probably pretty good. Glowing Frost Ring of Toxicity. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten a ring that will boost our poison damage yet. Oh no, that's right. We're using a non-elemental weapon now anyway. So the Nord's Helm of Muscle and the Wolf. +2 defensive. You have no summoned creatures. I wonder if the creatures that you convert with the Reproach are considered to be summoned, because they're not summoned, but you know, who knows what it's like on the inside, on the coding end. This is giving 6 core stats. We should probably take the plus strength. Yeah, probably over the flame ring. Okay, and then we got a lot of other stuff here, but most of it's probably not all that good. Yeah, damage 2 bandits. This is fine, I guess. Our Split Mail of Treasures is not amazing. We might actually want to swap to, like, 12% bonus dodge. Yeah, honestly, the defensive properties of this piece of gear are probably quite a bit better. And then... yeah, okay. I don't think there's any other moves we need to make here. Are we allowed to, like, chat with the bird boys? Nope. You can talk to him, but he doesn't have anything interesting to say. What a shock. Hold on, where did the other stairs go? That's just a double staircase that at some point narrows to a single staircase? It's fine, I guess. So what happens to us up here at Branching Meadow? Nothing. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. There's no one for us to meet, right? Well, we should probably spend some of these job points. It looks like we're maybe committing a little bit to weapon power, so let's learn some more strength. And then do we want to pick up some defensive stuff? We could grab a couple points of discipline. Our elemental resistance is pretty poor. And it's still pretty cheap. Okay. I think that's reasonable. We also have this Nordic Shout ability, which pushes all enemies away, because of course. This game was made not that long after Skyrim. And I think, I know this is a little bit of a shorter episode, but this feels like a really good natural stopping point, so I think that's what we're going to call it for right now. Thank you all so much for watching. We're making some actual headway here, and I'm afraid to disrupt it, so come back next time for hopefully more progress and no dying. We're never dying again. Definitely going to be true. We'll see you then.